Hello, testing. All right, how's everyone doing today? All right, good. How you doing? Good to see you. All right, hi everyone. I'm Michael Rucker, co-founder and chief operating officer of Omnivirt, and I'm excited to share with you how we're powering virtual reality and 360 video experiences across all platforms. So, virtual reality is so hot right now. I was expecting to get a bit more reaction from the so hot right now, but thank you very much. All right, over $4 billion has been invested in this space from major technology companies and venture capital firms. A quick review of consumer interest has showed hockey stick growth over the past year. Without a doubt, virtual reality is the next major computing platform. And if you don't believe me, let's take a look at what's going on in the industry. Every major platform has invested in this space. From Google's Cardboard, to the recent announcement around Daydream, Facebook's Oculus, PlayStation VR just rolled out. You have a major platform war going on with all the major technology companies investing in a significant way into the space. And major publishers are investing into virtual reality content as well, from traditional newspapers like the New York Times and Wall Street Journal, to next generation media companies like Huffington Post and Vice. Each of these companies has invested in internal virtual reality production companies to create content for the next generation of media consumer. And as a result, brands and agencies have been investing significantly as well. Almost 100 of the Fortune 100 brands have created some form of virtual reality experience this year alone, from movie studios to auto brands to retailers. But there's a challenge. Distribution. After investing in that content experience, where does it live? We all maybe have put on an HTC Vive and been wowed by the experience, but right now it requires special hardware, a special app. There's limited access to that content, and as a result, it's limited eyeballs, which for a brand or a marketer doesn't make sense. So, what is Omnivirt's solution? Virtual reality everywhere. We're making it easy with one upload to power that experience across any and all platforms, and to require no download of a special VR app to experience that content. I know I've been looking at a lot of slides for the past 30 minutes, so I thought rather than showing slides, why don't we just show this in action? So we're going to try and see if a video can work over here. So here we go. What you're going to see here is one of our customers, Huffington Post, actually on an article page right about the acquisition of their VR studio. I have a magic window here into a new reality. Without having to download a Google Cardboard app, within one tap, I'm transported right into that 360 video experience. This is a significant technological advancement. I can do both portrait and landscape. Within one tap, I can then go into stereoscopic 3D, slot that into my cardboard, slot that in my gear, slot that into my Daydream, and get the exact same experience that I would have otherwise. That exact same piece of content can now live back on Honda's microsite, not just as an ad, but hosted back on their own experience. Once again, click and drag here is a 360 video, but on mobile as well, responding to the gyroscope. It could be internal VR, or let me go and explore the car around. When I click in, I can then explore more about the car. Let me look at the wheel, let me look more about the dashboard. So one upload not only on HuffPo, on your own website, but here across an ad network like the Google Display Network. Here you see the exact same content experience running on the New York Times homepage. This is a campaign we did for Infinity right on the New York Times homepage. Not just on desktop, but right on New York Times mobile experience you'll see here as well, coming up in just a second if I time that right. For General Electric, an experience here right in my article on the New York Times. New York Times has been investing very heavily in VR. Bloomberg, 360 pre-roll. Rather than making someone tap, why don't I make sure they can get that experience right before they watch that video, before 2D content. We actually just won a competition last month for our integration with Twitter. Twitter doesn't have their own VR solution, so we're powering this for them. Right there within the feed, within one tap to the virtual reality experience, and now you can be Tarzan, jumping off and swinging through the ropes. We have our own self-service platform. Anybody can come and upload content to Omnivirt just like you would to YouTube or Facebook. Simply drag and drop. We accept all standard VR formats. Publish. You can check it out and see if it actually is working. Great. You look around, it's working, the content exists. And then you can come in and think of it almost like AdWords for virtual reality. I can come here and completely customize what I want my creative to look like. It can all be done yourself. I generate the tags and can run all those examples I just showed before, whether it's in-app, on the web, pre-roll, on Twitter, any demand-side platform we can integrate into. And we have cross-platform analytics as well. So one upload, cross-platform hosting, cross-platform distribution, and cross-platform analytics. Our goal here is to basically make sure that brands and agencies that are excited about virtual reality, aren't daunted by the prospect. We're working with a ton of brands, from auto brands, entertainment brands, major media publishers. We've seen tremendous uplift in interaction and dwell time, and excited to figure out ways of partnering with all of you. I might be 15 seconds over, so I'll stop there. Thank you. Any questions? Okay. Maybe it's lunchtime or something. Thank you.
Thanks, Michael.